everybody. Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1 tells us that for everything there is a season and there's a time for everything under the sun. And you guys know the story of Propel Church and how we were pastoring a church in Round Rock, Texas, and God asked us to come and start Propel Church. And we had a decision to make to either live by faith and say yes or continuing in the season and the time that we were in. Obviously, we chose to follow God and close one season and begin another season by coming here to start Propel. And over the last 4.5 years, we have been so honored in how God has used us and how God has used you all to do so many amazing things. But there is a time and a season, the scripture tells us, for all things. And we believe that this is the time and the season to now transition Propel and to close Propel. And so we want to make sure that you guys understand what this means. And so first of all, what this means is God has something new for you and for us, for all of us. This may be difficult, but it should also be exciting because as we follow God, whenever he closes one door, he always opens another door.
I think about the many changes that has happened in our life. You've mentioned one just a moment ago. And I know for you, you've also had different changes, things that were one way and then they became another. And sometimes it can be really difficult to navigate those. And so I appreciate what you said, Pastor Evan, about how God ordains seasons and God sets time. So I'm so excited about that for you because just like Pastor said, this is something good that God has for us, even though it doesn't always feel good. Something that we wanted to make sure that you were aware of is what this does not mean. This transition does not mean you should stop going to church. You should absolutely continue to gather with other believers. It's a cornerstone of our faith to do that. Pastor's talked about it so many times in his love for small groups and things of that nature, but please make sure you are committing. If you can right now in your heart, I'm going to find me a new church home. I also want us to be very, very aware that it is so important not to get weary. And the Bible talks about not being weary in well-doing. And this goes to everyone who has had the journey or the hunt of finding a church home in the past. And this feels like a daunting task to find another. Of course, we are going to be in another. And when the time is right, we will share what that is. But for now, we want you to commit to what that would be for you and not growing weary, finding you another church home as well. Something else we want to make sure you're aware of is that we want to help you find that church home. So if you know you need support, we would like for you to let us know. So we're going to have our phone number. If you're in the room as this is being shared, you'll see it around. If you're online, you'll see it somewhere on the screen or in the chat where we are letting you know you can text us and we will provide you information from the many pastors that Pastor Evan knows or even additional information of things you should look for in a church that can help you grow.
Yeah, and so the big question will be timeline. Saturday, May 30th, we're going to gather and we're going to celebrate all that God has done at Propel. We're also going to have baptisms on Saturday, May 30th, so let us know if you'd like to be included in that. We'll get you guys more details about all of that. And then Sunday, May 31st will be our final church service here in the Propel Center as Propel Church. We understand the weight of this and the gravity of this, and we just want to say thank you so much, whether this is your first time coming to Propel, you're like, what is happening? Or you've been here over the last 4.5 years, or you've come somewhere in between. We are so thankful that we've been able to do life with you. We've been able to see God move in your life, and the best is still yet to come. God has something new for you, and it's going to be great. It's going to be amazing. We're all still in the same kingdom, on the same team, and we look forward to seeing what God does next. God bless you guys.
Love you guys.
We love you.